The following contains stage gore. Viewer discretion is advised. That means you, Carolyn. I had to do this blood effect for a sketch I recently completed, and while I'm not totally convinced that it worked as a bullet impact effect, I think it worked great as just a spurting wound effect. For this build, you'll need an old pair of jeans, something to fill them with and use as dummy legs, something to hold them up, red food coloring, a squirt gun, water, and a tarp. So here's how I got the shot. First, I mixed red food coloring and water in a squirt gun. Then I hung a pair of pants up on a rack, filled the legs with rolled up clothes, cut a hole in the back of the knee and mounted a squirt gun behind it so that the nozzle lined up with the hole in the front of the knee, but made sure it wasn't visible in the shot. Then I draped a tarp over the props that I didn't want to get wet because they were downrange of this effect. Philip's up there holding it down. Then I lined up the frame to hide the back of the legs, and then I pulled the trigger. And again, as a squib, it doesn't really work, but as a pumping arterial wound effect, it looks fantastic. I mean, you could easily redress this as a chest wound or a severed hand wound, and this is like the cheapest effect ever. What was it, like $7? $5 for the squirt gun, $2 for the food coloring. I didn't even need to buy the food coloring because I already had it. Oh, and when it was done, I just cleaned out the squirt gun and returned it and got my money back. This effect cost me nothing. The cleaning part is important though. You're gonna scare some kid. Yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this mini filmmaking tutorial. If you're new to the channel and want to check out some of my older tutorials, then you can do so by following these links or clicking the cards if you're on a mobile device. You can also subscribe for new content. If you want to help out the channel, then you can head on over to my Patreon page where patrons enjoy early uploads. Thanks for watching. Jake out.